Good afternoon, my name is David and my team is made by Patricia and Alondra. Today we are making an explanation about the TOEFL exam. Okay, so first of all, what does TOEFL means? Okay, TOEFL means Test of English as a Foreign Language. And why is it so important? This exam is important because it's an international exam that tests your skills in English. It's required in about 2,000 colleges and universities around the world, including the USA. This exam was created by the ETS, that means Educational Testing Service. This was created in Princeton in the state of New Jersey in the USA. This TOEFL exam have two types, the paper-based one and the computer-based one. We are going to make in CUSEA the paper-based one. This exam is made up by speaking part, writing part, grammar part, and reading and comprehension part. So you need to prepare for all these sections. And the main difference between these two types of exam, the computer-based one and the paper-based one, is that the paper-based one is becoming less popular than the computer-based one, being accepted in more universities. This exam, no matter how much score do you get, you will get a certification and expires 2 years after you present your TOEFL. Okay, and now I will tell you some generalities that you need to know before making your test, okay? The first one is that you're allowed to take notes in the speaking and the writing part. Remember that in the listening and the reading questions, you can't take any notes. But in the sections that you can use it to focus your attention in some important parts or important points that you consider, okay? Okay, and another recommendation that I can make you is that paraphrasing and summarizing are very important skills that will help you to improve in your TOEFL test. So remember that. Another small recommendation that I can make you is in the speaking part, because the speaking part is scored not only of how well you develop your response, but also the clarity of your speech. Remember that you are not expected to have a native pronunciation, but you need to practice.
Hi, I am Patricia and I'm going to talk about how to take the TOEFL successfully. The first recommendation I'm going to give you is to take a diagnosis test for identify what areas is more weak. Next to you can do different things for better these areas. For example, if you don't know so much for grammar, you can read books or newspapers or different things for better this area. Or if you don't know to speak English, you can talk with a native person for better your fluency. Don't forget to practice daily, because it's more effective if you do this than if you study just 1 week earlier. And an important point is the exam has time, so try to be fast. Now I'm going to explain you the learner strategies. I think the most important strategy is the motivation, because if you feel motivated, it's more easy everything. This motivation can be so much things, for example, approve the English class or have a good score for to go another exchange country or other things. Another strategy can be set goals that are specific, challenging, and attainable. We can complete this strategy with identify activities in your daily routine that can be combined with learning.
Taking notes is the most effective way to organize and remember what you hear in class, as well as what you read outside of class. To be a good note taker, you need to develop 2 skills: writing notes quickly and understanding what is important in a passage. You can take notes from written text and from spoken text. But for make more easier the taking notes, it's important to watch the signals in conversations and in lectures. There are several ways in which a speaker can indicate an important point. Saying it slower and louder, repeating it, drawing attention to it, and more. The paraphrasing is important because it will help you understand and remember the main points. To do this effectively, it is important to have clear notes of what you heard and read in class and outside of class. And the summary differs from a paraphrase in that it does not present a full account of the material but describes only the major points. An effective summary is concise, clear, and coherent, and much shorter than the original text. And finally, the TOEFL is a test that evaluates your level of English in 4 key areas: reading, listening, speaking, and writing. But it is not just an assessment of your English language skills. It is a stepping stone to achieving your academic and professional goals in an English-speaking environment. By integrating these strategies into your study routine, you will improve your comprehension and exam performance. Some skills for a good exam are stay motivated, practice, and focus on your weaknesses. Your dedication will pay off.